I'm not going to put up with this crap anymore. I'm going to sue. I'm going to sue the hell out of these people.
How much you going to sue them for?
Tens of millions of dollars, because I went to Fannie Willis in Atlanta, spent $1.2 million with that bullshit in Atlanta. Now I find out they spy on my phone records as a senator and a private citizen, chairman of the Judiciary Committee.
Okay, shut up. So it's like, what are you going to do? Sue for? Millions and... Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't know what's happening, but it's not letting me switch away. Normal. I don't know. Will you switch us?
Weird.
Yeah. Yep, okay. We're back. Okay, whatever. So Lindsey Graham, before people knew about it, was like, I am outraged. This is a violation of my rights, and I am going to sue because of Fannie. And I'm going to sue for tens of millions. So when he's doing this, we don't yet know.
I can't take him seriously.
What? Trump loves this guy.
I know.
He's a MAGA patriot, a true America First patriot, Lindsey Graham, and he loves women.
Does he?
He's a lifelong bachelor, Charlie. He likes those pretty women. The sexes. They do the sexes. All right, so that was him before people knew about this provision, right? And so you go, all right, well, now we know what he's talking about. And he says we're going to sue for tens of millions of dollars. And it looks like, he's got a shot at winning tens of millions of dollars because of this crooked scheme.
So 20 occurrences. Okay.
Yeah. Well, he's at tens.
At least 20.
Yeah. And so, let me see. So, basically, let me see what they did. Let me see exactly what it is. But basically, the Senate was going to get rid of this because everybody started chirping a lot. Everyone in the House was chirping a lot, obviously, and a lot of senators, especially the ones who weren't getting paid. We're like, yeah, we should get rid of this. And, it's a bad look, to be basically trying to use American taxpayer dollars to personally enrich yourself. You go, well, you got to punish the government that did it. It's like, okay, shut down the department. Fire everybody. Prosecute them criminally. That punishes them.
Perfect.
Yeah, don't take my money. I'm already overtaxed. I'm overtaxed like crazy. Don't take my money and just take it. What are you talking about? You're punishing me. And then by spending that money in punitive damages and not on government programs, you're going to have to allocate more money for those programs, devaluing my dollar more. So you're taking my dollar and making the ones that you haven't taken worth less. Okay, so where's this damn thing? Well, basically, they were trying to do... They were trying to do this unanimous deal. I was trying to find the verbiage in here. I can't find it. But basically, the Senate was like, okay, what we could do is call for this vote, right? And if the Senate does this unanimous, 100% of the vote, I guess they can strip the provision pretty easy and go, okay, we rescind that part. No big deal. Sorry, our bad. But it's got to be 100% unanimous. Okay? Guess who voted to keep it?
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
Lindsey Graham. He's got to pay for his dates after all. And so he was the lone guy that goes, nah, man. It's staying. I'm not voting to get rid of this. And, so the groans heard around the world. So now, the House has to, do a rescission and get it passed through the Senate and all this kind of stuff. But Lindsey Graham talked about it. He said, so this was, where's the date on this post? Yesterday at 3:43. So Friday in the afternoon. To my colleagues in the House and the Senate, Follow President Trump's lead against Jack Smith's Arctic frost outrage. Biden's DOJ raided President Trump's home, ransacking Melania's room, and went after his children and his businesses. All of this was an effort to stop the most historic political comeback in American history. President Trump is fighting back and is going to make those responsible pay. This is a good model to follow for any patriotic American, whether they are one of President Trump's allies in Congress, a conservative organization, or an everyday citizen who's had their rights violated by Biden's DOJ and Jack Smith. Toughen up. A government that can violate rights without any accountability or consequences is a dangerous country to live in. Yeah, so he's doubling down. He's saying, like, it's like just like Trump stands up and fights, that's what we're doing right now. We're standing up and fighting. It's, what did I do wrong? Said Graham. What did I do to allow the government to seize my personal phone, my official phone, when I was Senate Judiciary Chairman? But anyway, so yeah, he's just like, nah, man. Like, this is a fight for America. This is what patriots do. This is how you fight for America. You sue the government for tens of millions of dollars to go in your pocket.
Sounds good. The Patriot Act. Let's all sue the government.
I mean, that'd be cool. Problem is, they didn't give us a special piece of legislation, so it's a slam dunk victory.
Only senators.
Yeah, and so like Lindsey Graham, who Trump says is a wonderful patriot, true American first MAGA, just winner, unlike those traitorous Thomas Massey and Rand Paul, and Marjorie Taylor Greene, who, as of yesterday, announced her retirement. Kind of breaking news, like she's going to retire in January when she secures the bag. You know, it's not only doing 5 years. Your pension isn't that great, but you still have access to, like, you have the government health care program, and they cover something like 75% of the cost of it. And you still got some perks, you know, but yeah, she'll have like a $9,000 a year pension, but that'll kick in about 11 years from now. But so you're in there longer, your pension goes up, you know. But anyway, so that's so Marjorie Taylor Greene. She says, I'm not going to run for re-election because Trump's turned on me, he's attacking me. Like, all these people are attacking me, and all I've done is just blind support constantly, backed up everything that he ran on. And she's like, I'm just not going to let, like, Trump's putting tens of millions of dollars in defeating me and my district, and I don't want my district to be punished because I'm there, because that's how it works, people. And, which, I mean, to have people, because, you know, Trump got into beef with Massey and Paul before just because they have principles, and Trump's like, leave those at the door. I've got a program I'm trying to push here. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, though, was, you know, she was on board. She was on board. And so to have him, like, just like, no, she's Marjorie Taylor Brown, because grass turns brown when it starts to rot, and call her an idiot, call all that stuff. And don't get me wrong, you know, Jewish space laser and all that. Like, she's not the sharpest tool in the shed, in my opinion. But she's been at least been voting in largely positive ways more often than not. But yeah, it's crazy to just like throw these allies out like that. I mean, he did it the first term, but like Marjorie Taylor Greene seems like an egregious one of just cast her aside. Because like, who has been more of a fawning supporter than Greene?
Yep.
It's just wild. But Lindsey Graham, who tried to make it so he couldn't win the election. He fought against him, said all sorts of bad stuff, kind of like J.D. Vance at first. And then, but now he's coming along. He just kisses the ring, kisses the feet, you know, slobs whatever needs to be slobbed. And so he's a hero. He's a hero, cashing in and stealing all of our money. So yeah, so now the Republicans have that. They're now fighting each other to stop a couple of dudes from robbing the taxpayer blind. And so now Arctic frost, which was an easy look at government corruption over there, to now it's look at government corruption everywhere.